So in essence, all you need to do is log into the IRCC portal. All right. You start filling the application. First of all, check your visa requirements. What and what do you need? When you check the requirements, you have already finished with your school. You've gotten your admissions letter. Everything you now need to do ends at the level of this portal, IRCC. Okay, it is very important. Then when you fill all the details, you submit your application, make payments for biometric and visa fee, and that is all. You are moving to the biometrics office, you give your fingerprints, and you come back to your house and you relax. If you get the visa, you move straight to Toronto, Ontario, or whichever state or province you are going to. That is how it is. Not like I gave 4 million to an agent, he ate it, he has not given my money, or blah blah blah. I cannot do anything when it comes to that, guys. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our YouTube channel, and thank you so much for joining today. Guys, today I have two good news for you. All right, I am going to start with the very first information. One is for Czech Republic, all right, and the other one is for Portugal. Those of you that will be applying for visas, student visas to Czech Republic and Portugal, make sure you stay till the end of this video. First, I will begin with Czech Republic. Everything I say here, take it very seriously, and remember, every video I share on my YouTube channel is as a result of my skills, my expertise, and my research capabilities. Okay, so don't quote me wrongly. I do not work with any embassy, as a disclaimer. Now let's go into the details of the matter. Someone reached out to me a few days ago and said, Milton, must I legalize all my documents before I can study in the Czech Republic? The answer is yes. If you are new to the channel, guy, like this video, please like this video and share with at least one person. I want to take time again to elaborate about this before I go to the second part of the video. Don't skip the video, it is very important. Now, you cannot migrate to the Czech Republic without super legalizing your documents. I have a lot of videos on this YouTube channel explaining all these details, how you are going to go about the legalization procedure. And first, remember I said there are schools in the Czech Republic like Masaryk University. If you gain admissions in them or in it, you are not going to pay tuition fee before you migrate from Nigeria, from Africa, from Ghana to the Czech Republic. You can pay, or let me say you can finish with everything, apply for your visa, then you migrate now to Czech Republic, to Masaryk. But remember, you must pay the first tuition deposit before you start lectures. It is very important. Put this into consideration. Now, how do you go about the legalization procedure for Czech Republic? I have a lot of videos on this YouTube channel explaining all these procedures to you. But again, if you are new, take this very well, all right, and digest it. If you need a one-on-one consultation with me, book from the video description box, and my emails are equally down there. You can check and reach out to me. Now, if you are applying for a school in the Czech Republic, this is what you need to do. First of all, you need to apply to the university, check the university apply to. There are a lot of schools in the Czech Republic. I've been singing on this channel for long. When you apply, all right, if they are to give you the admissions, they will tell you to send legalized copies to them. First, how do you do legalization? Nigerians, from the Ministry of Education, your documents move to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, then they come back now to the Czech embassy. Okay, this is how the procedure goes. But again, it is not called legalization when you reach the Czech embassy. It is called super legalization. I will explain detailedly with Cameroonians. Cameroonians, if you must apply, or if you want to apply for a student visa, for you to successfully retrieve your admissions offer from the Czech university, you need to take your certificates back to your university. For example, University of Boya, certificates have to go back to the University of Boya, then for certification to be done on them. Then you carry these certificates to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Douala or in Yaoundé, and legalization will be done on them. Please put into consideration the prices. Prices have increased, all right. The price of last year is not the same price of this year, so you need to multiply your money. Okay, if you don't know, a lot of people have gone there and have informed me there is a communique you must pay. I think a document is 20k. I don't know. Check from the governor's office in Bonanjo or the Ministry of External Relations in Yaoundé. This is for documents from the University of Boya. Those of you asking me if you can study in the Czech Republic with HND, I do not know. Send emails to your university and ask the question depending on the program you want to apply to. Am I correct? Now, remember, if you are applying for bachelor's degree programs in the Czech Republic, if your certificates, let's say your O levels, your advanced level, are coming from the GCE board, you need to go to the GCE board and get confirmations of results. I think the 2 or an advanced level will cost you 5,000. Then you now proceed to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Make sure the GCE board address those confirmations to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs before you take them to the address them before you take them to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and of course get the necessary legalizations. Then when you are finished with the legalizations, the next thing now you need to do is a super legalization. That's authentication and legalization. The next thing now is super legalization for all nationalities. Carry those documents you legalize to the Czech embassy. For Cameroonians, I think there is an office in Bali. The Czech consulate is in Bali. Before it was in Bonanjo, it has been moved. So go there and ask for the price and how much you need to do the legalization, the super legalization for your documents. Then when you bring those documents back, you photocopy them and take them to a public notary to do what is called nostrification. After that, you put the documents in the envelope and you send them to your university in the Czech Republic. Some schools will do translation for you from English to Czech language, how others will tell you to do the translation. In this case, you have to look for certified translators who are going to do the translation for you. So please put this into consideration. It is very important. Again, before you get your admissions letter, remember you must pay part deposit, or let's say tuition fee deposit, to some universities before you move. Why PhD students and some other bachelor's and master's students in various universities will be paying while they are already in the Czech Republic. Please put this into consideration. It is very, very important. It looks technical. If you don't start this process early, you are not going to move. I can guarantee you that. But please pay attention to all these details. It is very, very important. Now, the next thing you need to do after you've sent these documents to your university is you wait for them to send back the documents. Remember, I said some schools will do the translation for you, others will not. But remember, the documents need to come to you before you proceed for visa application. Some universities will book appointments for you, while others will not. You will need to book the appointment, and remember, appointments is a hurdle. And equally remember that PhD students will get appointments before masters and bachelor students in this order. It is very important for you to note this. And remember that when you are going to the embassy, it is in Abuja. Cameroonians, you don't have the Czech embassy in Cameroon, and other nationalities will equally be moving to Abuja to apply for their visa. So please remember, for proof of funds, I have elaborated on how to get proof of funds. And for the figure you need at least 3 million or 3.5 million in your own personal bank account. I have said this in videos multiple times. If you watch this video, please go back to those videos I have done about Czech Republic and watch them so you understand the procedures or the documentations that you need in order to proceed to the next level. Now, this is the information for Czech Republic I wanted to give you. The next information now goes to those who are applying for universities in Portugal or who apply to Portuguese university. Remember, of about 8 months now, the Portuguese embassy was closed. Therefore, I was here to inform you that it was closed. So a lot of students were still struggling to apply to Portuguese universities, which most of them, 98% of Portuguese universities, wanted you to do legalization of your documents before you can apply to them. But unfortunately, anyways, just know that, but it was a sad situation because you could not apply since the embassy was closed and not accepting legalization, because you only do this process at the ministries, then you do legalization at the level of the embassy before you apply to universities in Portugal. Most universities, I would like to specify this, but the embassy was closed. So I told a lot of my followers to deviate and apply to other universities. But now we have good news, and if you must know, you can now apply to Portugal. All right, embassy is now open, and if you go to the VFS office website, you are going to realize that they can now accept legalization, and long stay visas or national visas to Portugal can now be gotten from through the VFS office in Abuja and Lagos. All right, now for those applying for short stay visas, you can equally apply for your visas now, and you migrate to Portugal this year and study a degree program. Remember, the Portuguese embassy is going to be opening to you or to foreigners who want to apply for study visas or want to do legalization from 9 to 12:30 p.m. in the afternoon. And on Thursday, that is for Tuesday, and on Thursday it is still the same time. So make sure you go there and apply for your visas as fast as possible. It is very, very important. If you must note this. Then I noticed that a lot of you want to study in the USA for free. Please, like I always say, if you must apply for United States universities, apply from September, October, November, December, January, latest the middle of January, because these are the periods in which fully funded scholarships in the form of graduate teaching assistantship and in the form of graduate research assistantship and funding opportunities will be awarded to international students. Remember, it is on a first come, first serve basis. So if you are applying in February, another YouTuber is telling you apply in March, or somebody is telling you apply in April, you are risking your own chances of getting the funding. Now, I want to tell you that by July, August, I will be organizing a class, a master class to teach people on how to get these fully funded scholarships, how to draft motivation letters, how to put your documents together, the things to write in your statement of purpose, and a whole lot of things, and the documents you need. I will be bringing a master class by July, August, so that the information shall be announced on my Facebook page. Check from the video description box and book or follow the page, guys. So this is the information. Do not forget that if you are going to Prague is the capital city in Czech Republic, or let me say the biggest city. So if you are going to Czech, make sure you study in Prague, you study in Brno, or you study in Ostrava if you must get a job, because sometimes it becomes tricky. Remember, the minimum wage in Czech is 6.2 or 6.3, not more than 6.5, depending on the type of job you are working. Remember, the job type determines your salary, and minimum wage is better in Czech Republic than in Poland. I know what I'm talking about. If you are from Cyprus, remember, you are checking if you want to transfer from a university in Cyprus to Czech Republic, you should be able to check which one you can actually do transfer in, because not all the schools in the Czech Republic can give you a transfer. Remember, a transfer student is different from a student who is applying for normal admission. So check your category very well before you start the visa applications. It is not going to be easy. Remember, someone was telling me, Milton, this process is difficult. Nothing in life is easy. For you to make money, you need to go under the sun and get sweat come out of your body. So please put this into consideration. It is very, very important. Please put this into consideration. Where are you going to be doing the application for the study permit? In the IRCC portal. IRCC. I am explaining this because I came across someone few days ago. She told me that her agent did booking for her appointment to go and do biometrics, and she paid 200k. Please, these things you can do them yourself. Even if you find difficulties doing admissions, you can do all these things yourself. But again, if you cannot do them, then that is when you need the services of intellectuals.